They came to the border,
afraid of the light.
The city came out where the road met the sea. Looking at freedom, they did not feel free. They saw the healed in the empty field, saw holy power too real to shield.
Fear did the math in the marketplace tone. Better the chains than the unknown. So they asked the mercy they could not control.
Please leave our coast, leave our shore, leave our soul. What if the gift is too bright for my eyes? What if I call rescue a reason to hide? Please leave our coast, they whispered in fear.
Glory stood close,
but they would not draw near. Please leave our coast, the shoreline grew still.
Mercy will not force
what a frightened heart will.
I hear my own town inside of that plea. When change costs more than comfort to me. When I prefer cages that I understand over the healing in an open hand. Jesus, have patience with borders I keep. With all of the losses I count in my sleep. Teach me to welcome what makes me afraid, and I send your mercy away.
Do not let my prophet outrun my praise. Do not let fear be the God of my days. If you stand near with freedom and flame, let my coast learn your name. Please leave our coast, they whisper in fear.
Glory stood close,
but they would not draw near. Please leave our coast, the shoreline grew still.
Mercy will not force
what a frightened heart will.
They came to the border,
afraid of the light. They came to the border,
afraid of the light. The city came out where the road met the sea. Looking at freedom, they did not feel free. They saw the healed in the empty field, saw holy power too real to shield.
Fear did the math in the marketplace tone. Better the chains than the unknown. So they asked for mercy they could not control. Please leave our coast, leave our shore, leave our soul.
What if the gift is too bright for my eyes? What if I call rescue a reason to hide?
Please leave our coast, they whispered in fear. Glory stood close, but they would not draw near. Please leave our coast, the shoreline grew still. Mercy will not force what a frightened heart will.
I hear my own town inside of that plea. When change costs more than comfort to me. When I prefer cages that I understand over the healing in an open hand.
Jesus, have patience with borders I keep. With all of the losses I count in my sleep. Teach me to welcome what makes me afraid, and I'll send your mercy away.
Do not let my prophet outrun my praise. Do not let fear be the God of my days. If you stand near with freedom and flame, let my coast learn your name.
Please leave our coast, they whispered in fear. Glory stood close, but they would not draw near. Please leave our coast, the shoreline grew still. Mercy will not force what a frightened heart will. They came to the border,
afraid of the light.
No more empty road. No more warning sign. The path by the tombs had a rumor in the name. Everybody knew it, everybody stayed away. Mothers pulled children to the safer side. Travelers lowered their voices when they passed nearby. And Jesus crossed into the unwanted space, with kingdom calm on his weathered face. After the word and after the sea, the road was not what it used to be. Mercy changes maps without asking the stone. Where fear built walls, grace walks home. No more empty road, no more locked away land. Light touch the dust where the broken used to stand. No more empty road, mercy made it known. The place we avoid can become a way back home. There are roads in me that I do not take, rooms full of noise I would rather not face. But you keep crossing the lines I draw, with the quiet kingdom stronger than law. The place I abandoned, the wound I denied, can become a shoreline where you arrive. If you can make a grave road clean, you can make a road through me. Open the path, open the gate. Do not let fear name what grace can remake. Stone after stone, shame after shame. Let every closed road learn your name. No more empty road, no more locked away land. Light touch the dust where the broken used to stand. No more empty road, mercy made it known. The place we avoid can become a way back home. No more empty road, no more warning sign. They counted the loss, but missed the lives. The town came down with questions in the line, counting what was gone, guarding what was mine. A field turned empty, a rumor turned flame, but two men stood with a different name. What price do you place on a mind made whole? What scale can measure a rescued soul? Fear held the ledge, of mercy held the page, and the shoreline trembled between profit and change. Some miracles ask what we treasure most, a healed heart standing on a shaken coast. Counting loss at the shore, counting waves in the wind, but heaven was counting the ones brought in. Counting loss at the shore, afraid of the cost. Mercy found people that fear had lost. I know that market inside my chest, the bargain that chooses the saferest. Keep my routine, keep my guarded land, do not rearrange what I understand. But Jesus arrives where the numbers fail, where the value of one soul tips every scale. Let me not fear what your freedom may move, let me see life as the treasure to choose. Break my ledger, soften my sight, teach me the worth of a soul in the light. If I lose comfort, but mercy is near, let me not ask you to disappear. Counting loss at the shore, counting loss at the shore, counting waves in the wind, counting waves. Heaven was counting the ones brought in. Counting loss at the shore, afraid of the cost. Mercy found people that fear had lost. They counted the loss, but missed the lives. Before the town could see, even the shadows knew They cried from the grave road, breaking the heat. Dust on the ankles, stones at their feet. They knew the sun before the city believed. A trembling truth in the breath they released. What are we to you are now? Why here? Fear tried to speak like it on the frontier, but heaven stood calm on the Galilee side. Mercy in flesh with nowhere to hide. The dark can name him, but cannot make him move. Power bows down when compassion walks through. Even the shadows knew, even the wild wind heard. Jesus on the shoreline, stronger than the legion were. Even the shadows knew, night had to tell the truth. Mercy had arrived before the town could see the proof. The people had mapped for the roads they would take, and one road marked danger, grief, and ache. But love crossed the border, they all left alone, seeking the ones who had lost their own tone. No painted chapel, no safe little room, only bare hills and the smell of doom. Still the light did not argue or turn away. It stood in the ruins like break of day. If fear knows your name, let my heart know it too. If chains start to shake, let me walk in the truth. If mercy can't stand where the grave markers lean, there is no place too unclean. Even the shadows know, even the wild wind heard. Jesus on the shoreline, stronger than the legion were. Even the shadows knew, night had to tell the truth. Mercy had arrived before the town could see the proof. Before the town could see. Even the shadows knew. They ran from the fields with a story in their hands. The keeper saw the hillside change, saw the quiet after something strange. Sandals hit the road to town, breath on fire, eyes cast down. They told of the men and the word that came, told of the hurt and the drowning shame. Every doorway open wide, news like thunder crossing the countryside. Some run from fear, some run to tell, some carry mercy but cannot read it well. Keepers ran home, saying, come and see the grave road changed by Galilee. Keepers ran home, hearts in the storm. Two men were free where fear was born. Hey. What do you do when a miracle cost? When the old safe distance is suddenly lost? The town heard freedom with a trembling face, and measured the loss before tasting grace. But out by the stones, silence grew kind. Two lives returned from the edge of the mine. The story was heavy, the truth was clear. Healing had happened and God had come near. Let me not run from the sign in the dust. Let me not wait, mercy lower than trust. If I bring the news, let my soul understand. Freedom is worth more than all I had planned. Keepers ran home, say, come and see the grave road changed by Galilee. Keepers ran home, hearts in the storm. Two men were free where fear was born. They counted the loss, but missed the lies. The town came down with questions in a line, counting what was gone, guarding what was mine. A field turned empty, a rumor turned flame, but two men stood with a different name. What price do you place on a mind made whole? What scale can measure a rescued soul? Fear held the ledger, mercy held the page, and the shoreline trembled between profit and change. Some miracles ask what we treasure most, a healed heart standing on a shaking coast, counting loss at the shore, counting waves in the wind. But heaven was counting the ones brought in, counting loss at the shore, afraid of the cost. Mercy found people that fear had lost. I know that market inside my chest, the bargain that chooses the safer rest. Keep my routine, keep my guarded land, do not rearrange what I understand. But Jesus arrives where the numbers fell, where the value of one soul tips every scale. Let me not fear what your freedom may move. Let me see life as the treasure to choose. Break my ledger, soften my sight, teach me the worth of a soul in the light. If I lose comfort but mercy is near, let me not ask you to disappear. Counting loss at the shore, counting waves in the wind, but heaven was counting the ones brought in, counting loss at the shore, afraid of the cost. Mercy found people that fear had lost. They counted the loss, but missed the light. Grace stood at the doorway and did not break it down. They asked him to go and he turned toward the boat, a strange kind of sorrow in the salt wind note. The one who could order the dark to depart would not make a prison of anyone's heart. He had crossed the water, crossed fear, crossed stone, yet he left when the town wanted distance alone. Not weaker than love, not absent from pain. Mercy can leave and still remain. The door of the heart is a trembling place. He knocks with truth and waits with grace. Mercy does not force the door, even when healing is standing on shore. Mercy does not shout for control. It frees the bound and still honors the soul. I think of the men breathing clear for the first, and the town still afraid of its hunger and thirst. I think of the boat moving back through the foam, and the light left behind on a fearful home. Love is not loud when it walks away, but every healed life has something to say, The shoreline remembers what fear tried to lose. The road remembers the good news. If I ask you to leave, let memory stay. If I close up the gate, let mercy find a way. Through witness, through silence, through dawn on the sea, keep calling gently to me. Mercy does not force the door, even when healing is standing on shore. Mercy does not shout for control. It frees the bound and still honors the soul. did not break it down. The air came back. The names came home.
Two men breathing clear by the haunted road. Dust on their knees where the mercy showed. No longer warning, no longer cry, no longer the reason that neighbors pass by. The stone stayed silent, the hillside still, but freedom was moving like morning will. What no chain could teach and no town could mend. Jesus restored with a word and a friend.
The story's not the darkness that bound them. The story is mercy who walked out and found them. Two men breathing clear, hearts coming alive.
Where the graves had spoken,
hope began to rise. Two men breathing clear, standing in the sun. Legion lost the room when the Holy One had come.
Maybe their hands still trembled in light. Maybe their eyes had to learn the sky. Maybe the road felt strange under feet that had only known battle and dust and defeat.
But every breath was a song without a choir. Every pulse was a rescue fire. The town saw cost, but the hill saw grace. A new name written on an old place.
Call me not ruined, call me return. Call me a lamp with a wide road burn.
If you can find me beyond repair,
no one is too far out there.
Two men breathing clear, hearts coming alive.
Where the grave has spoken,
hope began to rise. Two men breathing clear, standing in the sun. Legion lost the room when the Holy One had come. The air came back. The names came home. Across the water, mercy remains. The boat pulled back from the troubled shore, but the grave road was not cursed anymore. What once had shouted beside the stones now had a witness in flesh and bones. The sea held secrets, the town held fear. The healed held breath that was clean and clear. And somewhere beyond the fading foam, Jesus carried the kingdom home. Not every ending closes the flame. Sometimes departure leaves a name. Across the water, mercy remains. Light on the shoreline. After the chains, across the water, grace does not fade. The road once haunted is holy with change. Matthew writes the moment like thunder in sand. Power in a word, compassion in a hand. Two lives rescued where nobody would tread. A town unsure, the life from the dead. I bring my borders, my prophets, my fear. All the places I beg you not to come near. But if you cross over the ruins in me, let my whole coast learn to be free. Stay in the story, stay in the scar, tomorrow. Hear what the freed voices say. Across the water, mercy remains. Light on the shoreline. After the chase, across the water, grace does not fade. The road once haunted is holy with change. Across the water, mercy remains. No more empty road, no more warning sign. Yeah, path by the tombs had a rumor and a name. Everybody knew it, everybody stayed away. Mothers pulled children to the safer side. Travelers lowered their voices when they passed nearby. Then Jesus crossed into the unwanted space, with kingdom calm on his weathered face. After the word and after the sea, the road was not what it used to be. Mercy changes maps without asking the stone. Where fear built walls, grace walks home. No more empty road, no more locked away land. Light touch the dust where the broken used to stand. No more empty road. Mercy, mercy, mercy made it known. The place we avoid can become a way back home. There are roads in me that I do not take, rooms full of noise I would rather not face. But you keep crossing the lines I draw with a quiet kingdom stronger than law. The place I abandoned, the wound I deny, can become a shoreline where you arrive. If you can make a grave road clean, you can make a road through me. Open the path, open the gate. Do not let fear name what grace can remake. Stone after stone, shame after shame, let every closed road learn your name. No more empty road, no more locked away land. Light touch the dust where the broken used to stand. Mercy, mercy, mercy made it known. Come away back home. No more empty road, no more warning sign. Kingdom on the coast, quiet in the storm. He came from the water with peace in his stride, to a borderland aching on the other side. Not seeking the throne, not chasing the crowd. Only the lost where the grave road was loud. The sky did not split, but authority shone in the calm of his face and the weight of his tone. What trembled before him could not remain. The kingdom added to the coastline of pain. No gate too strange, no shore too far. Mercy knows exactly where we are. Kingdom on the coast, light on the stones. Jesus came near where the lost were alone. Kingdom on the coast, mercy in command. Darkness moved out at the word of his hand. The town may remember the field and the sea, but heaven remembers the captive set free. The boat may have left with the evening tide, but the sign of His mercy stay behind. When I am afraid of the change You bring, teach my guarded heart a better song to sing. Let every border I call my own become a place where Your mercy is known.
Across the lake, across my fear, the Holy One is drawing near.
Not to destroy what love can restore, but to open the road and unlock the door. Kingdom on the coast, light on the stones. Jesus came near where the lost were alone. Kingdom on the coast, mercy and command. Darkness moved out at the word of His hand. Kingdom on the coast, quiet in the storm. Past the stones, past the silence. Mercy walked where fear was hiding.
You stepped on the shore where nobody stayed. Rolled by the graves, dust in the day. Two broken voices out in the wild. Names torn apart, no rest, no child. The town kept distance, the past stayed bare. But mercy did not turn from there. Feet on the ground, eyes full of light. Love came close till the edge of night.
What runs from healing still knows His name. What lives in chains still feels the flame. Mercy at the tombs, mercy in the dust. When the road was shut, He still came to us. Mercy at the tombs, louder than the fear. Even shattered voices knew the King was near.
No choir was singing, no gates won't wide. Only the wind in the haunted hillside, but the Holy One moved with a steady pace. No fear in His hands, no hate in His face. He did not bargain with the darkened air. He did not flinch at the pain laid bare. In the place where hope had lost its room, He carried mourning into the tombs.
Call me by mercy, not by my chain. Call me back home through the thunder and pain. If I am a road that nobody will choose, come find me there with good news. Mercy at the tomb, mercy in the dust. When the road was shut, He still came to us. Mercy at the tomb, louder than the fear. Even shattered voices knew the King was near. Past the stones, past the silence. Mercy walked where fear was hiding. They ran from the fields with a story in their hands. The keeper saw the hillside change, saw the quiet after something strange. Sandals hit the road to town, breath on fire, eyes cast down. They told her the men and the word that came, told her the hurt and the drowning shame. Every doorway open wide, news like thunder crossing the countryside. Some run from fear, some run to tell, some carry mercy but cannot read it well. Keepers ran home saying, come and see, the grave road changed by Galilee. Keepers ran home, hearts in the storm, till men were free where fear was born. What do you do miracle cost when the old safe distance is suddenly lost. The town heard freedom with a trembling face and measured the loss before tasting grace. But out by the stones, the silence grew kind. Two lives returned from the edge of the mind. The story was heavy, the truth was clear. Healing had happened and God had come near. Let me not run from the sign in the dust. Let me not weigh mercy lower than trust. If I bring the news, let my soul understand. Freedom is worth more than all I had planned. Keepers ran home saying, come and see the great road changed by Galilee. Keepers ran home, hearts in the storm. Two men were free where fear was born. They ran from the fields with a story in their hands. They ran from the fields with a story in their hands. The keeper saw the hillside change, saw the quiet after something strange. Sandals hit the road to town, breath on fire, eyes cast down. They told of the men and the bird that came, told of the hurt and the drowning shame. Every doorway open wide, news like thunder crossing the countryside. Some run from fear, some run to tell, some carry mercy but cannot read it well. Keepers ran home saying, come and see the great road changed by Galilee. Keepers ran home, hearts in a storm. Two men were free where fear was born. What do you do when a miracle cost? When the old safe distance is suddenly lost. The town heard freedom with a trembling face and measured the laws before tasting grace. But out by the stones, the silence grew kind. Two lives returned from the edge of the mind. The story was heavy, the truth was clear. Healing had happened, God had come near. Let me not run from the sun in the dust. Let me not weigh mercy lower than trust. If I bring the news, let my soul understand. Freedom is worth more than all I had planned. Keepers ran home saying, come and see the brave road changed by Galilee. Keepers ran home, hearts in the storm. Two men were free where fear was born. They ran from the fields with a story in their hands. Across the water, mercy remains. The boat pulled back from the troubled shore, but the gray road was not cursed anymore. What once had shouted beside the stones now had a witness in flesh and bones. The sea held secrets, the town held fear. The healed held breath that was clean and clear. And somewhere beyond the fading foam, Jesus carried the kingdom home. Not every ending closes the flame. Sometimes departure leaves a name. Across the water, mercy remains. Light on the shoreline after the change. Across the water, grace does not fade. The road once haunted is holy with change. Matthew writes the moment like thunder in the sand. Power in the word, compassion in the hand. 2 lives rescued when nobody would tread. A town unsure of the life from the dead. I bring my borders, my prophets, my feet. All the places I beg you not to come near. But if you cross over the ruins in me, let my whole coast learn to be free. Stay in the story, stay in the scar. Stay where the healed ones remember who you are. If I cannot welcome the fire today, let tomorrow hear what the freed voices say. Across the water, mercy remains. Light on the shoreline after the change. Across the water, grace does not fade. The road once haunted is holy with change. Across the water, mercy remains. One word over thunder,
one word overnight. The hillside held its breath in the heat, a restless herd by the dust and wheat. Voices begged for a place to run, away from the face of the Holy One.
he did not raise a sword to shout. He let one simple word come out. No ceremony, no crowd to show, just authority in the quiet go.
When heaven speaks, the hidden things move. No chain can keep what the word disproves.
Go in the night broke,
Go,
go in the chains lost, hold.
go,
Go in the grave road open wide.
Mercy stood still as the darkness
Ran aside.
Yeah. No power of ruin could set the terms. No ancient fear, no wound that burns. The storm and the men met a stronger peace. In the grip of the shadow had to release. The word was short, but the freedom was wide. Like sunrise breaking the back of pride. The road that nobody wanted to claim became a witness to Jesus' name.
Say one word,
Let the prison fall.
say one word, say one word.
Mercy over all.
Not by noise, not by fear, just your voice drawing near. Broke in the night broke,
Go,
go in the chains lost, hold.
go,
Go in the grave road open wide.
Mercy stood still as the darkness
Ran aside.
One word over thunder.
One word overnight. Past the storms, past the silence, mercy walked where fear was hiding.
He Stepped on the shore where nobody should stay. Rode by the graves, dust in the day. Two broken voices out in the wild. Names torn apart, no rest, no child. The town kept distance, the past stayed bare. But mercy did not turn from there. Feet on the ground, eyes full of light. Love came close to the edge of night.
What runs from healing still knows his name. What lives in shame still feels the flame. Mercy at the tombs, mercy in the dust. When the road was shut, he still came to us. Mercy at the tombs, louder than the fear. Even shattered voices knew the king was near.
No choir was singing, no gates swung wide. Only the wind and the haunted hillside, but the Holy One moved with a steady pace. No fear in his hands, no hate in his face. He did not bargain with the dark in there. He did not flinch at the pain laid bare. In the place where hope had lost his room, he carried mourning into the tombs.
Call me by mercy, not by my chain. Call me back home through the thunder and pain. If I am a road that nobody will choose, come find me there with good news. Mercy at the tombs, mercy in the dust. When the road was shut, he still came to us. Mercy at the tombs, louder than the fear. Even shattered voices knew the king was near. Past the stones, past the silence, mercy walked where fear was hiding. The sea took the noise, the shore held the light. Down a steep place, dust became a wave. Fear lost his mouth by the edge of the grave. The herd brushed hard where the hillside fell, and the deep received what the dark could not tell. No drama for praise, no crown for the crowd, just a holy hush after terror got loud. The wind kept moving through olive and stone, and two free lives were no longer alone. Some storms leave the body shaking, some peace comes while the dust is breaking. Down the steep place, into the water, noise went under. Mercy stood stronger. Down the steep place, silence on the shore. What held the men could hold them no more. The field was empty, the town would ask why. Keepers ran fast with fear in their eyes. But beside the road where the tombs had been, the first clean breath started moving again. No market could price what freedom became. No loss could measure the worth of a name. Where ruin had shouted and nobody came, Jesus left peace like an unhidden flame. Let the sea take what mercy removes. Let the light stay where healing proves. A life is more than a field full of gain. A soul is not counted by profit or pain. Place into the water, noise went under. Mercy stood stronger. Down the steep place, silence on the shore. What held the men could hold them no more. The sea took the noise, the shore held the light. The air came back, the names came home.
Two men breathing clear by the haunted road. Dust on their knees where the mercy showed. No longer warning, no longer cry, no longer the reason the neighbors pass by. The stones stay silent, the hillside still, but freedom was moving like morning will. What no chain could teach and no town could mend. Jesus restored with a word and a friend.
The story is not the darkness that bound him. The story is mercy who walked out and found him. Two men breathing clear, hearts coming alive.
Where the graves had spoken, hope
began to rise. Two men breathing clear, standing in the sun.
Legion lost the room when the Holy One
had come.
Yeah, maybe their hands still trembled in light. Maybe their eyes had to learn the sky. Maybe the road felt strange under feet that had only known battle and dust and defeat. But every breath was a song without a choir. Every post was a rescue fire. The town saw a cause, but the healed saw grace.
A new name written on an old place.
Call me not ruined, call me return. Call me a lamp where the wild road burned. If you can find me beyond repair, no one is too far out there.
Two men breathing clear, hearts coming alive. Where the graves had spoken, hope began to rise. Two men breathing clear, standing in the sun.
Legion lost the room when the Holy One
had come. The air came back, the names came home. Before the town could see, even the shadows knew. They cried from the great road, breaking the heat. Dust on their ankles, stones at their feet. They knew the sun before the city believed. A trembling truth in the breath they released. What are we to you? Why now? Why here? Fear tried to speak like it owned the frontier, but heaven stood calm on the Galilee side. Mercy in flesh with nowhere to hide. The dark can name him, but cannot make him move. Power bows down when compassion walks through. Even the shadows knew, even the wild wind heard Jesus on the shoreline, stronger than a legion word. Even the shadows knew night had to tell the truth. Mercy had arrived before the town could see the proof. The people had maps for the roads they would take, and one road marked danger, grief, and date. But love crossed the border, they all left alone, seeking the ones who had lost their own tone. No painted chapel, no safe little room, only bare hills and the smell of doom. Still the light did not argue or turn away, stood in the ruins like break of day. If fear knows your name, let my heart know it too. If chains start to shake, let me walk into truth. If mercy can stand where the grave markers lean, there is no place too unclean. Even the shadows knew, even the wild wind heard Jesus on the shoreline, stronger than a legion word. Even the shadows knew night had to tell the truth. Mercy had arrived before the town could see the proof. Before the town could see, even the shadows knew. The sea took the noise, the shore held the light. Dun, 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 dun. Down a steep place, dust became a wave. Fear lost his mouth by the edge of the grave. The hurt rushed hard where the hillside fell, and the deep received what the dark could not tell. No drama for praise, no crown for the crowd, just a holy hush after terror got loud. The wind kept moving through olive and stone, and two freed lives were no longer alone. Some storms leave the body shaking, some peace comes while the dust is breaking. Down a steep place, into the water, noise went under, mercy stood stronger. Down a steep place, silence on the shore. What held them in could hold them no more. The field was empty, the town would ask why. Keepers ran fast with fear in their eyes. But beside the road where the tombs had been, the first clean breath started moving again. No market could price what freedom became. No loss could measure the worth of a name. Where ruin had shouted and nobody came, Jesus left peace like an unhidden flame. Let the sea take what mercy removes. Let the light stay where healing proves. A life is more than a field full of gain. A soul is not counted by profit or pain. Steep place, into the water, noise went under, mercy stood stronger. Down a steep place, silence on the shore. What held them men could hold them no more. The sea took the noise, the shore held the light. Kingdom on the coast, quiet in the storm.
He came from the water with peace in his stride, to a borderland aching on the other side. Not seeking a throne, not chasing a crowd, only the lost where the grave road was loud. The sky did not split, but authority shone in the calm of his face and the weight of his tone. What trembled before him could not remain. The kingdom had entered the coastline of pain. No gate too strange, no shore too far. Mercy knows exactly where we are. Kingdom on the coast, light on the stones. Jesus came near where the lost were alone. On the coast, mercy in command. Darkness moved out at the word of his hand. The word of his hand. Wow. Yeah. The time may remember the field and the sea, but heaven remembers the captive set free. The boat may have left with the evening tide, but the sign of his mercy stayed behind.
When I am afraid of the change you bring, teach my guarded heart a better song to sing. Let every border I call my own become a place where your mercy is known.
Across the lake, across my fear, the Holy One is drawing near.
Not to destroy what love can restore, but to open the road and unlock the door.
On the coast, light on the stones.
Jesus came near where the lost were alone.
On the coast,
Mercy in command. Darkness moved out at the word of his hand. Kingdom on the coast, quiet in the storm. Grace stood at the doorway. and did not break it down. They asked him to go, and he turned toward the boat. A strange kind of sorrow in the salt wind note. The one who could order the dark to depart would not make a prison of anyone's heart. He had crossed the water, crossed fear, crossed stone, yet he left when the town wanted distance alone. Not weaker than love, not absent from pain. Mercy can leave and still remain. The door of the heart is a trembling place. He knocks with truth and waits with grace. Mercy does not force the door, even when healing is standing on shore. Mercy does not shout for control. It frees the bound and still honors the soul. I think of the men breathing clear for the first, and the town still afraid of its hunger and thirst. I think of the boat moving back through the foam, and the light left behind on a fearful home. Love is not loud when it walks away, but every healed life has something to say. The shoreline remembers what fear tried to lose. The road remembers the good news. If I ask you to leave, let memory stay. If I close up the gate, let mercy find a way. Through witness, through silence, through dawn on the sea, keep calling gently to me. Mercy does not force the door, even when healing is standing on shore. Mercy does not shout for control. It frees the bound and still honors the soul. Grace stood at the doorway, and did not break it down. One word over thunder, one word over night.
Yeah. The hillside held his breath in the heat, a restless herd by the dust and wheat. Voices begged for a place to run, away from the face of the Holy One. He did not raise a sword or shout, he let one simple word come out. No ceremony, no crowd to show, just authority in a quiet go.
When heaven speaks, the hidden things move. No chain can keep what the word disproves. And the night broke, and the chains lost hold, and the grave road open wide. Mercy stood still as the darkness ran aside.
No power of ruin could set the terms. No ancient fear, no wound that burns. The storm and the men met a stronger peace, and the grip of the shadow had to release. The word was sharp, but the freedom was wide, like sunrise breaking the back of pride. The road that nobody wanted to claim became a witness to Jesus' name.
Say one word, let the prison fall. Say one word, mercy over all. Not by noise, not by fear, just your voice drawing near. Go. And the night broke, and the chains lost hold, and the grave road open wide. Mercy stood still as the darkness ran aside. One word